Hello, and welcome to our lesson on biblical geography. Biblical geography connects us with the Bible in a unique way. Much has changed since the days when Abram left his hometown of Haran and went all the way to the Promised Land. Culture has changed. Nations have come and gone. Have you met any Hittites lately? Languages have changed from, in the Bible, Hebrew, then Greek. Today we have our modern languages, English, Urdu, Bahasa Indonesia, Korean. But one thing that has not changed is the geography of the Bible. The mountains are still in the same place. The Jordan Valley and the Jordan River are still in the location when Joshua and the people of Israel came into the land of Jericho, the same exact spot. The wilderness of Judah is where Jesus was tempted. It's in the same spot. The Sea of Galilee and the Dead Sea are in the same location, albeit the Dead Sea is a little smaller than it used to be in biblical times because people are taking water out before it flows into the Jordan, and so the Dead Sea is shrinking a little bit. Even the Gihon Spring in Jerusalem, which supplied water for people in David's time, is still flowing to this day, 3,000 years later. And there's some unique features about the geography of Israel that has determined the location of certain biblical events. Scholars call this geographic determinism. That is, the geography determines that a certain biblical event needs to occur at this place and not in other places. For instance, Jerusalem grew up around the Gihon Spring because people need water every day. Nobody likes to haul water long distances, so they located near that spring. But the problem is that spring is located at the bottom of the hill. And usually you want to locate your city up high because it's easier to defend your city. But I guess the need for water won out, and that's where they located where they did. The city of Megiddo is located right near a pass in the hills before things open up into the Jezreel Valley. And you could go around, not take that pass. Your trip would be much longer. Or if you wanted to avoid that pass, you could go over the rough, rugged hills there, but that would be more of a strain. The preferred route was to take that pass, and that's why Megiddo was located in that very strategic location. The Philistines liked living on the coastal plain, where it's flat. And they had chariot technology, and they could maneuver their chariots quite easily on the coastal plain to attack their enemies, to defend themselves. But those chariots didn't operate so well up in the hill country. So that's where the Israelites lived, and the Philistines were content, for the most part, to live down on the coastal plain. Joshua chose to attack the powerful city of Hatzor in the north because the geography funnels travelers right through that particular spot. But these are just a few of the examples of why biblical geography is important. Once you understand the geography of the Bible, it'll help you to understand why events happen where they did. And plus, it gives you just a fuller picture. You can visualize the events of the Bible and where they were taking place. And that adds to our understanding and enjoyment of the Bible.